Richard Gibson, and he is Dixon. What am I saying, Gibson? It's been a long day and it's only 12 o'clock. It's so nice to have his father up here because his father is very, very famous when it comes to putting shows together. He's a no-nonsense guy. As the Hawk will get everyone, I'll hand over shortly. And I've got to tell you about nice mixed roll of helicopters, the jet getting airborne, the second jet. They're not part of this formation, but watching us closely here, probably one of the finest soldiers. To Richard Dixon, who will
now setting up for the air capability demo, which will follow shortly after the Cessna 185 and Vostok demonstration. We are planning to make a lot of noise, so 10 past 12, we want you to look to the skies, close your ears for the explosions, and prepare for a quick demonstration. Please now wait for the each 18 helicopters and take it off. He's setting up into his hold for the next display after.
To test the countdown of fire, leading us Colonel Apollos from the Ammunition Corps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fights on, fights on, fights on.
The Kaza will drop freight and the Porter will drop parachutists to simulate the scenario where one of the SAF aircraft has been struck while it was conducting its peace support operations. The dispatchers of 101 Air Supply Unit in the Kaza 212 is Lieutenant Matale, Lieutenant Powell, Sergeant Isaacs and Rifleman Lowe. There's the 6 cargo containers dropping. The cargo pallets are always in white, and when paratroopers are dropped, it's in a grey or camouflaged canopy. We have just been informed that the Kaza 212 was struck by a rogue missile and the pilots have to eject from their aircraft. Now simulating and jumping from the Porter PC-6 is the 3 jumpers from the South African Police Service Task Force. Blue smoke signifies that these are police jumpers. In the military we use yellow, red or green smoke.
Maar hier is blauw.
Opperland ek oor baie.
Gelukkig daar ook kan ek nie klas.
A downed pilot is always equipped with smoke and a comms radio for making contact with any airborne elements to assist in their rescue. From which all air operations are coordinated. The aircraft has an onboard voice and is capable of night vision and all-weather operations.
André.
The pilot of the Augusta A109 has assessed the situation. They determined that the downed pilots are in dire jeopardy. He has now made the decision to call in combat pilots from 85 combat flying schools of the Hawks for a cannon strike to suppress the plane. Now over to call sign 19 for the further introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, just be advised that the firefighters will be exempted from this exercise and they will not be shot. They will strike from one side from the north. Striking out from the north, you can expect two Hawk Mark 120 aircraft striking from north to south, and they will pitch up on your left-hand side. To the right, in formation, and they will conduct firstly a gun run on the enemy. The lead aircraft will be piloted by Lieutenant Colonel Cooper, call sign Spartan, who is also 3,000 foot above ground and releasing flares to suppress the infrared missiles guided up to them. They will now dive in at an angle of 15 degrees and they will shoot their 30mm cannon on the ground, suppressing the enemy.
Alright, with the enemy suppressed, the air mission commander on board the Augusta is now determined that the enemy has no effect on and does not compromise the safety of the ground pilot. The pilot has been instructed to deploy a second set of smoke for two BK-117 helicopters, both operating from 15 Squadron Charlie flight. Look to your right, towards the south, ladies and gentlemen, to see the two BK-117s running in. Overhead, the Hawk Mark 120s are continuing their cap to intercept any enemy aircraft that can compromise the situation. First BK to your immediate front is piloted by Major Tariq, call sign Beetle, and the second aircraft is commanded by Major Cameron, call sign Basic. The pilot is now being extracted. However, the second pilot's situation cannot be determined, and our booster commander has now said to the BKs to vacate the area and obtain a safe provide overwatch to friendly forces on the ground in the absence of any other aircraft. However, we still maintain safety with the Hawk Mark 120s maintaining their cap. From the situation, they've determined where the second pilot is, and they've demanded that he open up his smoke to reveal his position. One of the BKs is told to break formation and pick up the pilot in expedite. Conflict, seems like some of the explosives were too intense for his life. So he couldn't deploy his smoke, but however they can still determine where with the person who will locate the device on his person.
Ladies and gentlemen, the enemy is now back into the position and they called in the troops again to come and do a bomb run to make sure that the enemy will no longer be attacked.
Hier kom jy bommer. Kom jy erger goede. Cover your ears.
Here the Hawks are diving in at 25 degrees, releasing Mark 81 blocks. Fulfilling the role in the closest support, they will now return back to base. To be followed up by a fly past comprised of all the aircraft involved during this scenario. Culminating, we would like for you to pay attention to a big surprise at the end of this fly past.
When did you get in?
Thank you.
Everybody, 15 then we've got Jacques Martin, who was the captain. That is Jeffrey Cooper, Spartan, South Africa's newest. The number 2 aircraft.